Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Barbershop Talk, we in the mix. So let me get things started right. Let's get this motherfucker started right. Waiting for my boy to come in, see if Big gonna come in. Grand Rising, everybody. You know what we doing. Happy Memorial Day, man. Happy Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all out there that got family members that's passed away from giving service, active duty. Appreciate y'all. What's up, baby? Gotta get this, gotta invite Big. Y'all already know what time it is. Got that. Dogs out the cages. Man, what's going on in the city? Man, what's going on? I ain't been on Facebook in a couple days. And as soon as I get on Facebook, they showing niggas ass butt naked. All these women always get mad at you and get a butt naked picture and post that motherfucker your motherfucking ass so fast. Domestic violence is on the rise. Raw wave energy has struck again. Niggas is dying over pussy left and right. For instance, you got the video that's going viral right now with the man in Chicago who like 40 years old. His girl, I guess she getting money out the ATM or whatever. The nigga walk up behind her to, do the same thing or pay for gas. And the nigga hop out his car and pop him. Like, I guess, kill him for talking to his girl or some crazy crap like that. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just remind me, man, of domestic violence, how many, these are already domestic violence issues. When you see a nigga and this girl arguing and shit on Facebook and then they post a nigga butt naked or post the motherfucking pictures of a nigga talking to gay niggas or whatever, man. And these are the women, these women are choosing these men. See, we ain't gonna let y'all blast men all the time when you get mad and post naked pictures of them and say, oh, he got a little dick. You was sucking on that little dick for the longest. Girl, you was sucking on that little dick. And now times changed and the thrill is gone and niggas mad at each other. This is what you see. I thought Raw Wave was gonna get out of this. I ain't gonna lie. I never thought that he was gonna be the one that wound up getting hit with these bad motherfucking charges. But no, I thought it was only Austin women that'll get you fucked off. It's not, y'all. This is how it's going if you ain't careful. Just like the niggas on there cooking with Kaya. They all over there with Casanat. Shout out Casanat. He made the Streamers University. This shit making so much money and turning so many heads. I had to go look at a little bit of it. So I got on there, I checked out the Streamers University, and I seen all the top streamers. Well, not all the top streamers, but just some of the top streamers in the United States. What's up with it? They were all at the university and cooking with Kaya. She was there. She was in there. And I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. Young tenderoni showing ass, and her boyfriend is at the campus with her. She goes out, right? And then she got the 50K niggas grabbing on her ass, on her pussy. She shaking her ass. And then he mad because he in the motherfucking house waiting on her to come home. Ain't that some shit? Do you know what I mean? Niggas is really taking those positions. Just like when you see Papoose situation with his ex Remy Ma and all that. Papoose look like a passive man. Somebody who don't really need to be dealing with no women who out there like that. Because you gonna get your heart broke, man. These women ain't into breaking niggas' hearts now. That's the thing to do, whether y'all know this or not. It's the thing to do, man. So when I seen the Raw Wave case, I looked back and I looked in Austin and I said, look how many niggas beefing in Austin, Texas right now over their girlfriend. Oh, you don't know if you fuck me. You talking about you fuck my girl. My girl in the bed with me right now. She in the bed with me right now. My girl, my girlfriend. Looking ass niggas. This is what's going on every day. And motherfuckers is dying. And all this is called domestic fucking violence. Shit that I really don't like to entertain and get involved with, because domestic issues is some shit that's beyond my payroll and I don't fuck with them. Now, the next topic, man, Barbershop Talk on tour, y'all. Shit, we're gonna be on tour. We're gonna be moving around with this camera. We're gonna get to see people and meet people and do interviews right then on the spot that we never would have got if we had to bring them to Austin. Now we going on tour and we going able to meet with everybody. We connecting with new artists. We repping for the city. So all the city artists is included. We hoping that they hop on the tour, support the tour, generate some funds, generate a bigger fan base for us all. That's the whole thing. The Metro Booming Tour with Barbershop Talk is a booming tour that's going on for content creators, podcasters, comedians, sketch creators, hell, motherfucking artists, music artists, and so much more. Y'all make sure y'all lock in if you want to get on this tour. We looking for small businesses support and the whole 9 yards. We call them Tender Dick, is what you call them, Mark Brown Tender Dick. And then I seen Hot Rod and Scotty Rock out there. Who out there seen Hot Rod and Scotty Rock video where Scotty Rock took Hot Rod shoe off the motherfucking foot and threw the motherfucker in the middle of the street, telling him, get out the car, whole ass nigga, and fight. Man, I seen that video, man. I must have died laughing. I'm like, man, why my niggas always on some bullshit? Scotty Rock, get out there, boy. You on some bullshit, though. And I just see that video. I just died laughing, man. I could not believe these niggas still out here acting a fool like that, man. You should have just jumped out the car while they got your one. You should have just jumped out there and said, come on, nigga. I'm ready. Come on, let's get it on. Oh, but shit, man. Y'all got to chill in the city, man. No more violence. No more violence. Speaking of violence, Juneteenth last year was a horrible experience. I went out to Round Rock and I was trying to enjoy the experience of being in Juneteenth and balling out on these people and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And people just were murdered. And so now, all of a sudden, after a whole year, they're arresting more people. They just arrested 4 more kids tied to this incident. And what they saying is, if you've seen the video previously, me and Big Big, we went out to Round Rock and we spoke with the head chief of police of Round Rock, who is in charge of this entire investigation, I might add. And then we also spoke with the head of Juneteenth of Round Rock Parks and Wildlife, who was in charge of creating Juneteenth celebration in Round Rock for the last 17 years. Us being able to have this meeting with these guys, I don't know how many people wanted to have a meeting with these guys, but us being able to have a meeting with these guys from East Side of Austin, showing our concern, showing what's going on, it was a major move. Now, they arrested 4 more kids that has to do with the incident, but I'm telling y'all now, the kids ain't the ones pulled the trigger. Now, I know that the families are mad. I know that the police chief is furious about these people being murdered on his watch. But snatching a bunch of 17-year-old, 16-year-old, 18-year-old high school graduates who still getting ready to graduate and walk the stage, snatching them up and locking them up and giving them $1 million bonds and saying that these boys created the chaos that displayed on Juneteenth last year is not the answer. Throwing innocent children away is not the answer. And when I say innocent, I'm not saying innocent as far as no, they never, they didn't have, you know, they were oblivious to the situation, meaning like they had things to do with the situation as far as the correspondence. Like they said, they came out on TV and said, oh, it was a gang setup. They was all in the gangs, and black people, they love to put you in gangs. Right now it's a gang. Well, what's the motherfucking gang name then? Since this is a gang y'all claim these young men got, what's the motherfucking gang name then? Do y'all gang name? Hell no, y'all don't, because it ain't no gang. Y'all just put all these kids together and you want them to suffer and pay for it because of the lack of organizing and the lack of safety that was displayed during the event. These things are not the community's problems to solve. Yes, anybody can shoot up a fucking food restaurant or HEB or Randall's or a gas store. Yes, anybody can hide in the trunk and put holes in the trunk and drive down the street shooting random people. Yes, motherfuckers can do some sick shit and shoot up the motherfucking movie theater on Star Wars trilogy new movie day. Motherfuckers can shoot in the church. Yes, they can do all these things. My point is, it is not the fact that motherfuckers can go to a place and enjoy themselves for a little bit and then somebody destroys it and shoot it all like they did at Northeast Day. It didn't have nothing to do with the fact that people can shoot up great events. The fact is, great events start with great security and great organization and great minds. It doesn't start aftermath when people are already dead and now you just grabbing motherfuckers who was texting and talking shit and putting them in jail and saying, here go $1 million bomb. Y'all are the reason why these people are dead too. No, that ain't how it go, and that's not real justice. We need real justice for the Juneteenth massacre. We need real things set in place. I'll be there this year, working with the chief of police, walking around with him, talking to him, seeing how things go around. And I'll spend some time to get more information about what's really going on and the vision of safety for our communities. No, we can't do it all by ourselves. The parents got to step up. The parents need to be out there making sure that these kids have a good time and they are monitored and then they back at home with them. If most of these kids they picked up live with their parents and still go to these public schools, well then it's all their responsibilities. That's just how it go. It takes a village to raise a child. I tried to see if Big Vic was gonna get on here today, but I couldn't get him on here. So again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in with Barbershop Talk. I'm gonna make sure that we get back with y'all this week. Be careful, man, out there. Again, domestic violence from P. Diddy cases to Rod Wave to niggas getting they back blown out by gay preachers in Austin. Yeah, it's gay preachers fucking the shit out y'all niggas' boyfriends right now for a little bit of nothing. Yeah. I know all what's going on. The all-knowing eye of Barbershop Talk knows how freaky you motherfuckers are. And you fucking the pastor, nigga. Now you done crossed the line. You done crossed the line. It was all right when you was sneaking with your girl homegirls and shit. Now you done snuck all the way to the other side and start fucking the pastors too. And then this is for the women out there. Y'all always claiming that these men got y'all in these relationships where you can't get out. Woman, there is gonna be a time where you're gonna have to hold yourself accountable. You can't always post the pictures of your ex-boyfriend butt naked or the text messages from your ex-boyfriend. Girls, these still was y'all boyfriends. If you go blast your boyfriend and say he got herpes, bitch, you got herpes. If you blast your boyfriend and say he got a little dick, bitch, you been sucking and feeling that little dick for the last 6-7 months, a year, possibly 2 years. You done let the little dick get you pregnant, huh? And you want to go tell everybody you got a little dick all of a sudden now after he done used this little motherfucker to knock you up? Not only do y'all do that, then y'all get to fighting. These niggas out here thinking they can make all this money and y'all gonna act right. Say, man, Broadway had 2, 3, 4, $500 million. Walked in there and the motherfucker was pound gaming his girl. Xavier Worthy, motherfucking $1 million niggas. All these $1 million niggas. Y'all keep running around here thinking this money is going to keep somebody and going to keep them faithful. And then y'all need to stop fighting, period. No matter whether you girl or boy, who started the fight or what. All we see on social media now is motherfuckers fighting domestic issues, and they getting worse because motherfuckers are getting killed. Women are losing their lives by their ex-lover, which is one of the #1 reasons black women are dying. They are dying from their ex-lovers. Y'all keep on yelling y'all want a nigga to be stuffed in nose, stuffed up your ass, and then when you get ready to burn off, this nigga go crazy and want to kill everybody in the motherfucking house. Y'all growing and breeding these weak ass, fake ass niggas, man. Y'all doing that shit. Y'all breeding these niggas. And now we in a whole era of life of tender dickness where niggas die for looking at your fucking another nigga girl. Who, man? I can't take this shit. But we just reporting what's going on. Barbershop Talk. Shout out to the Knicks for getting one more game, making this a 2-1 series. You hoe ass niggas had me so stressed out with my money and everything. I was damn near ready to kick y'all out. You know what I'm saying? Jamie, what's up, Jamie? What you got going on? Let's see if I can get you in here. If you got some time. If not, it's all good. You know, this barbershop talk, we balling. I had a couple questions for you. I was sure gonna ask you, Jamie. Don't know if I can get you in here, but I sure will try. If I can. Oh, say it's adding you. We're gonna see if we can get you in here if you ain't busy. Oh, she getting on there. Jamie,
Yo,
what's up?
I'm listening to you.
Listen, I'm glad you tuning in. You always tuned in. So since you came in, I just wanted to ask you, did you know about the Raw Wave situation?
Now I heard something about when he shot up his baby mama car. That's all I
He shot up
heard.
his baby mama car. And so this is getting it's just a lot of cases of domestic violence. Even if you go back and you look at the Tory Lanez situation, all that shit is domestic violence. And now they coming out and saying all these people lied on them.
Nah, I don't think he
So
lying.
you know, and it's stuff like that. So let me ask you, how do you feel about the culture right now of relationships and how they going? I see a lot of domestic violence. I see a lot of people fighting and ready to kill their spouse. Do you see that, and what's your experience with domestic violence and domestic disputes within your own relationships?
I feel like everybody is, just riding the wave. Don't nobody think for themselves. Everybody is followers. So I just, they just going with the crowd.
I
That's
think
what
they
I believe.
just going with the crowd. So you think this is a
Yeah.
culture how do you think, what is some of the things that's inspiring people to be in such toxic relationships? Because it sounds like you're saying that toxicness is maybe a
Well,
thing.
it goes back to what you were saying with the parents and with how they're being raised now with the kids.
Do you believe I got a call from multiple women just in the past couple of weeks talking about how they're afraid for their life because they're trying to break up with their boyfriend. And that's in Austin. I just seen a bitch
But
post.
that sounds crazy to me. I don't know. That sounds crazy. Like I don't know. It's the other era, the other era
So what you
of
saying, it's the young
kids. I
niggas?
mean,
It's the YNs? Hell
it
no.
gotta be, because if
I
we
just
want to
seen a
be, we born in the
41-year-old
80s.
man pop a motherfucker right in his motherfucking head for looking at his girl. It ain't just YNs, man. It's some other type of energy going on, man, around here. I don't know, what is that? What is it called when possessor? That's what it is. Fucking
Yeah,
possessor.
yeah. I've been there. I've been
So you've
there.
been in a possessive situation where a motherfucker wants you so bad he ready to kill for you?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. But you can't entertain people like, but some people, if you over with a person, you over with a person. Don't continue to entertain them, string them along. You got them thinking this and is that. Or we was just talking about this the other day. When you break up with a person, y'all still gonna mess around. Y'all still gonna be, you know what I'm
But why
saying,
though?
having sex like y'all
Why though?
together, and that's just
Why
makes
y'all
it
gonna
more
still mess
worse.
around? Why do people want to still mess around when it's over? What the fuck is that?
Because they not ready to let it
Okay, well,
go.
why y'all break up? Just that's like a motherfucker getting married and then starts pushing dick out more, pushing pussy out more, and you fucking more and more and more on the side now, and you married. Why get married? What is this? What is this
I
about?
feel that's true. I didn't have my dealings with married men and It's like they
Don't you think
just,
it's
I'm like,
jinky to fuck with married mother? I would never fuck with a married
yes,
motherfucker.
it's jinky.
But women do it a
It's jinky,
lot.
but you know what? At the same time, I look at it like this. When I was younger, yeah, like I seen it different, and now that I'm older, I see it different. And like me, I've dealt with a married man, at my big age, and he know he's married. I know he's married, but for me, I just look at it like, hey, it's just a good time. It's nothing serious. Hey, you married? It's your situation, whatever. But I don't advise to stay in situations like that because somebody can get hurt. So I had my little fun and went on about my way. I knew it was just something to do because I know he probably didn't take me serious either. Never mind what he said, despite what he might say, because the dude gonna say
Yeah.
anything. But
Well, how can you
yeah,
have fun being scandalous? I
it's
didn't know
not.
that was some type of fun.
Just not. See, now don't do
I
that.
didn't know you
Don't
can
do that.
have
Not
fun
be
being scandalous.
just,
But I guess so.
yeah, just the attention, just going out, just
No. It's
whatever.
millions of other people in the world. And when you choose to have fun and it's scandalous fun, I just don't
That's
know
true.
how fun it
But we
really is.
being realistic. Let me tell you this now. If any female that's single and they got a dude or they got a man, you know what I'm saying, that's in a situation, they let you know they situation is, that's still up to the female. If she want to still mess with him, okay, girl, he said he gonna help me with this, or I'm just with him, or I'm just talking to, for whatever the
Mhm.
reason may be. It's not cool by any means, but that's just how females look at it, especially nowadays.
I'm glad
Like
you told me.
marriages and
I'm
shit,
glad
people
you
don't
telling us
respect that. I mean,
because now these niggas need to understand that dying over scandalous fun is not worth it.
no, it's
Cause
not.
somebody
But
gonna
that's just
die.
the reality of it. Like, who gonna turn down a person that's married, relationship, whatever? Soon as they talk about coming their way and they can help them or do this for them or make their life better or change their situation for the better, hell no, they not turning it down. They not. They, especially if the dude is with it, shit, cause he know he married. So no female is gonna turn that down. I'm sorry, it's just I don't see
So
it.
I'm just gonna put this out here. For all the
That's just being
scandalous women
real.
out there that think that this is cool and fun, y'all the reason why the niggas keep going to jail for domestic violence.
But
That's it.
it's just different. But like I said, it's different situations. You got some people come in the situation like, hey, look, this is what I got going on. If you gonna say I got a little mama, I got a woman, or whatever,
No,
this is
we
what it
talking
is.
about marriage, not no little mamas and womans and none of that bullshit.
So
We
we
talking
talking
about under
about
the oath
strictly
of
marriage.
God with paperwork
Okay,
and a fake ass
okay.
diamond ring.
But see, the thing is, Corinne, now you don't know what's what, because that's how men treat it now. They don't treat their wives like their wives anymore. They treat them like their little mama or their girlfriend because they don't. It's not the same respect. The morals and the values are not there
Mm.
anymore.
Okay, I got you.
It's not. It's
I
not there anymore.
got you. Now you know I got to get you on here more often. You know that, right?
Mm,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you say so.
Yeah, if I say so, I'm gonna have to start pulling you in, just drag you in on the show.
Well, pull me in. I'm always around.
Already. Well, thank you so much for giving me your aspect and your views and also some of your own personal experiences and opinions. And I'll get with you later so
Yeah.
much. Thank you so much.
All right, later.
All right. So, um, again, I appreciate you guys for coming in. As you can see, there is a energy of domestic violence and scandalism going on, and everybody thinks it's fun and fun and games until they write "bitch" on the side of your car in cursive with a key, or some crazy shit like that. You missing some tires, or a nigga shoot at your house when you break up with him because he think a nigga over there. Y'all need to get your shit together, bro. It's not worth it. These toxic ass relationships has the end. And I'm tired of y'all posting these butt naked ass niggas that y'all was fucking and sucking on. Don't nobody care if he cheated on you. Truth be told, bitch. I mean, unstable creature. Don't nobody care, unstable creature, if the nigga cheated on you. Don't nobody give a fuck if he was fucking the pastor on the side behind your back. We don't care, really. It's just entertaining when you post the nigga and you put him out there, and it's funny. But when it's done to you, it's never funny. When the shoes on your foot, it's never funny. So I don't never laugh. I think it's a disgrace, and it's something that needs to change. You young people need to start waking up to this shit. Toxic is not cute. It's not a real thing. It's not something that you should enjoy. It should be something that you stay far away from. I appreciate y'all giving your time. This OGJinxd Barbershop Talk. We're here. Favorite OG is here. We ain't going nowhere. We're going on tour, if anything. And that's it. And don't forget, it's 3 things we got in common. That's God first, family second, and money third. Peace.